YouTube, hello and welcome to an update video for the channel. Again, it's kind of rare we do these, but we are coming to like a pretty cool point in the channel where 3 of our 4 ongoing series are either, well, Muvlove's already completed, and Raging Loop and Chrono are both on their they're finishing off. I expect them both to be done by June. Maybe I'm a little more unsure about Raging Loop just because I beat the main story yesterday, and then it's like, hey, we got like two different types of side content for you. So I expected them all to like end towards the same time, but I was a little off. But I think this is a perfect time to, since 3 series are moving out, even though I'm technically not done 2, it's time to talk about new stuff coming to the channel. Woo! So, as we finish Muvlove, a great 2-year journey, which is crazy to think about. I didn't even think it's been 2 years, but yeah, very fun stuff. And during through this, going like as I was reading through the series, you know, I did say I would consider kind of playing some of the side content, and we are going to do just that. So after like some people left some recommendations. In my mind, I was like, if any of them come on sale, that's the one I'll probably play. But luckily enough, all of them are on sale, so this should be uploaded in time. So I think until June 17th, they're like, most of them are 50% off, and like some of them are 30% off. So like, if you're looking to buy Muvlove stuff, now's the time to buy, by the way. I think I am going for, I already bought the 2 games. I don't know how to say the name. We are going to read, where is it? Muvlove Photon Flowers, or Photon Melodies. I think Flowers came out first, so we'll read Flowers. So this is basically, it's like extra stuff. Like, well, I don't mean like I mean, it is extra stuff, but more Muvlove extra stuff, like more like slice of life comedy based like around the extraverse. You know, with all of them on sale, so it's like kind of you know, I could have went with the more serious stuff, more like building the alternative verse with like stories happening like around that time, I think, or like before. But I decided to go with the two extra games, or at least Photon Flowers, unless I like absolutely hate it, which I doubt I will. Then we would skip or Photon Melodies. Sorry, it'll take a while for me to get those names right. But I think like just like looking at this series, I think doing the stuff with the cast we already know, like just doing all the side content with that first before moving on to a whole new cast, which I assume like the other Muvlove games, just, you know, from the thumbnail picture or whatever and stuff, it's probably gonna be like a whole new cast since it's like in a whole different time and area. I think it's better to just finish all the content with the OGs and then move on to the other stuff. Plus, I am a very big Extra fan. Like, I obviously Alternative is the best game of the 3. I don't think anyone would really argue. But I did think Extra had a lot of fun moments, like a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm kind of excited, you know. For the past year, we've been going through Alternative, which is like super intense, serious, with some fun moments, of course. It's not without its fun moments, but you know, let's reward ourselves. Take a little break from the beta and just have a fun time. So yeah, that's gonna replace obviously Muvlove Alternative. It'll probably start uploading, I don't know exactly, like the dream situation would be to start uploading it like along with all the other new series, but I think that's a little unrealistic. Plus I don't want to hold it out too long, but uploading will start somewhere in June. Definitely next week you won't see any, but it'll either be a 1 or 2 week break, just because I want to finish the others, and like if I'm not gonna upload them at the same time, I want to at least record them at the same time, just to get used to this new schedule. So yes, Muvlove fans rejoice. We're not done the Muvlove journey yet. We are gonna experience some more with Photon Flowers. I don't know. It's not even a hard name to say. It's just so used to saying Alternative, right? Yeah. So, replacing Raging Loop. I know I'm not... Well, I'm technically done the game, but there's a bunch of extra content I need to do. Great game. Love it. Even though it hasn't shown up yet, obviously I'm going to do a tier list again with characters and review like I did with Muv-Luv. Replacing it's been tricky. I have a lot of options. I do have like a lot of stuff in my Steam library. Again, Raging Loop was kind of random. It was recommended to me like 3 years ago. And then I'm like, all right, I'll finally play it, and it's great. And it did have a decent showing viewer wise too. So I'm glad we had like a fun little random project. So there's a lot I could do. I was considering going back to Higurashi a bit. I was considering something like Shibuya Scramble. But like one guy said it, and I kind of want to do it, and I think that would be pretty fun. We're going to be playing Tsukihime. I know, another big classic. If you know, you might know, I have read Fates like a long time ago, like in high school, which is fucking ages ago. Probably around the same time I read Umineko, so it's been so long. I loved Fate. I think Fate's really good. It's like somewhere in the upper top 10 for me, I would say. So getting into Tsukihime finally is it's something I've been wanting to do, and now I'm just gonna do it. If you're wondering, Aiden, are you gonna be playing the original or the new release on the Switch, which came out, what, a year or two ago, I think? I'm not gonna play the Switch one because I don't have a Switch, so and I don't really wanna make a emulator thing. I'm not a big emulator fan, so we are gonna be playing the original. But luckily, I think also like a year ago, a team of French devs actually made a web client for it, making it completely HD. Because I'm pretty sure if you play the original, it's gonna be like in a tiny screen. You know, if you've ever played those like old school visual novels, it's like a tiny screen. The full web client is like full HD, same original story. I don't think it's changed any of the stories, but it's just like a better experience according to a lot of people. So we're gonna play through the original game on the web client. So I'm excited for that. I know a bit about Tsukihime. It's not like 100% blind as it would be with when I first went into Muv-Luv or Raging Loop, just because I used to be a pretty big Fate fan in high school. Like I played Fate, I played like FGO and stuff, so like I know some characters. I know like I don't know like deep lore into them, but I will recognize like, oh, that's Shiki, the protagonist, or that's Arcuid, the main heroine or whatever. Like I recognize some, obviously. Oh, what's her name? Oh no, the bit's over. In Higurashi, there's a character based off of a Tsukihime character. Chia Sensei was someone from Tsukihime, so that'll be cool to see what Chia was based on, or at least oh, I meant, dude, my mind. Sorry, I have the rare combination of allergies and cold right now, so my mind's actually kind of broken. If you couldn't tell from my stuffed up voice, but feeling better enough to record this video. So yeah, so Tsukihime taking over Raging Loop whenever Raging Loop's done. It'll again be Tuesdays and Thursdays, along with Muv-Luv Photon Flowers is gonna be Mondays and Fridays. No changes in the actual schedule, but yeah, I think that'll be fun. It's a pretty popular game, so it might help expand the channel a bit too. And yeah, it's going to be more action-oriented than what we're usually used to, like with mysteries, like Higurashi into Raging Loop. That's all like mystery stuff. I still love mysteries, but yeah. And our third game, Chrono Trigger, is also going to be finishing pretty soon. I'm not finished yet. I have like one more end game side quest and then the final boss, so it should be finishing relatively soon. And I thought a lot about this, and this might be a little disappointing for people in the channel, but I think I'm just not gonna do a Saturday series anymore. Originally, I made it just as like an incentive every time I hit 100 subs. I had a Saturday series, which has just kind of been changing. Like, I still think I owe one, so maybe I'll do like something really small, like some meme game or something. But I think I'm just gonna take a break. Obviously, Chrono Trigger hasn't been doing great viewer-wise. Not that it matters too much, especially since it's actually a fun game, so I'm not too sad about it. Like, if it was a bad game and the viewers sucked, I would be disappointed. But I'm glad I played Chrono Trigger. It really is a good JRPG. But I think I'm just busy with life, you know. I'm getting every year I get older. And unlike before, like I would say last year, I was always like really ahead of videos. Now I'm like always close to being like, oh shit, I gotta record extra today. So I think they're all lighten the load. Plus the Saturday series, like it's fun, but you get like one episode a week, so it's like super slow compared to the other ones. Obviously we had some good times with Demon Roots taking like a year of that, and that was super fun. But yeah, we're done it, and I do have some games like I can see playing in Saturday, but I think I'm just gonna chill, you know. We're missing one series, but again, it was one day. We still have videos 6 days a week, plus we do streams frequently, so there's still a lot of content, but I'm just gonna tune it down a bit, you know, leave it open. It'll be good for like announcements or updates or special videos we can just slot into Saturday. And who knows, maybe when I have a lot of time and I'm really feeling it, maybe we can bring back something for Saturday. But yeah, so basically Chrono Trigger is going to be the last Saturday series for the foreseeable future for now. So yeah, sorry for anyone who I don't know. I guess anyone who likes like seven uploads a week. But yeah, we're chilling. But and Rand's Quest, you know, Aiden, what about Rand's Quest? You know, your Rand series news. I don't think there's much to say about it. I'm still pretty sure it's still going to be a bit until we finish Rand's Quest. I don't know how far we're in. I hope we're like halfway through or something at least. But yeah, it's not going to end in the next like month or two for sure. So it's still going strong. So yeah, quick recap. Muv-Luv continuing with Photon Flowers Monday, Friday. Tsukihime is gonna take over Raging Loop whenever that's finished, and there's gonna be a break for Muv-Luv uploads for like a week or two, just so I can finish the other series and start recording all together in a perfect world. And that's it. I think that's all there is to me. Streams still going normal. Check out Lobotomy Corporation if you want on weekends. That's gonna feel like we're gonna be on that game for a while. It's a long game, but it's fun. It's super fun, and it's been fun to stream since there's a lot of newer viewers there. It just has a strong fan base. I didn't really know going into it, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for checking out this update video, and hopefully I see you in the future for some other series, videos, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. Later.